intellectuals in.
What's his name in the show?
I've never heard of
Such an N.
Dwight. How many Italian
Manfredi.
Dwights do you know?
Where does it derive from?
That's my point.
Guadalupe.
Yeah. There's no Dwight.
Oh, Guadalupe!
Yeah. But
For
it's,
some reason, it's such a believable New Jersey Italian
Yeah,
name.
Guadalupe.
It's like some Italian mom.
Our
like
Lady of Guadalupe. There.
You know, like some Italian guy married a white woman.
Mary.
He married a white woman, and she wanted to name her kid Dwight. I was like, no, we gotta make a compromise over here. You know, how about Guadalupe? Guadalupe. I like
The only name I could think Dwight derived from is probably like Dominic or something because it doesn't exist.
Dwight and Dominic do not derive from each other, bro.
Well, Salvatore and Sam.
Dora Dominic. Okay.
Okay, do the promo. Yeah.
Okay, just so you know, if you guys need help in real estate, you need to buy, sell, it's your first purchase, you want to invest in a new property or your first property, click the link in the description. There's no better expert to go to anywhere in the world, the universe, bar none. Period. Take my word for it.
Than you or than the company?
The company. Clearly the company. If it was him, we'd have a problem. And I was lucky enough to meet some of the owners of that company last
Are they
week.
nice people?
Let me tell you, they are nice people. I will forever not understand what they're doing with him.
Yeah, they're blind. Apparently, they're blind.
But yes, very credible, useful.
I'm a master of the universe. People don't know this yet, but I'm a master of the universe.
You know who else can help you master the universe, or at least master yourself?
Hey.
Eros & Company, our good friends over at erosandcompany.com are offering a 15% discount on all your orders online. Head over to erosandcompany.com and use the promo code INTELLECTUALS to get yourself a 15% discount on fake vaginas, personal lubricant, vibrators, all kinds of other things that Adam likes to put inside his anus. All available at Eros & Company. Do not be shy. These are adult toys for adults. Adam, are you an adult?
Yes.
Exactly. So you're allowed to enjoy these adult. They also have penis pumps. Poseidon has used a penis pump, ironically, because it was given to us by the people at Eros & Company. Poseidon, does it work?
Yeah, I think I used it wrong, though. I used it the other way around.
Oh, you shoved it up your ass.
Poseidon used the penis pump the way he uses every other phallic instrument he gets in his hands.
I don't know how funny this is going to sound, but the wrong side got big.
You got a BBL because of it?
Go home, bro.
I have to say this. I'm starting to beat the subject to death, but if you've ever bought a home through Pantelis company, we give you a 20% discount at Eros.
I do not have a company. You said Pantelis' company?
You see what he just
Poseidon's,
said?
excuse me. You
That's
get the
not my
gist.
company either.
Well, the one you're representing.
Stop talking.
The one you're representing. Poseidon goes out there representing houses.
First you get the house, then you get the sex toys.
Also, unrelated to this podcast, but Polysleep just made me the face of their company for a while. So head over to my link tree. If you click on that Polysleep link, 30% off.
Damn.
That's insane.
So you don't pay taxes and you get an extra 15.
Yeah, it's insane. 30% is nuts.
Damn.
Yeah, 30%.
It's funny because I pass out every day.
Yeah. You could use a good mattress or a comfortable pillow. Polysleep pillow, do it.
Like this.
Yeah,
Mouth
so
open.
Those are the lovely people that have helped make this podcast a reality. Adam, we're all itching. What did you
favorite
do
question,
this
right?
weekend?
Oh boy, what a shame I didn't rehearse.
Normally he has his answer ready.
Stuck in my brain.
Yeah, normally he's like, no, they're of age.
Well, on Sunday I went and saw Guido
Where?
at his home.
Asylum, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then we went upstairs to my brother Nello's apartment.
How did that go, Guido?
Ask him.
You had a threesome.
No, and Nello has a baseball in his ass.
What's happening with that?
Exactly my point.
He's still on the list. He's waiting.
But is it dangerous if he keeps waiting?
No, well, I don't know. We'll find out if he dies or not.
That's a terrible way to find out.
I do remember he told us this himself. There's about 200 different
I mean, in
types
his
of
case, it's a win-win.
Poly something.
So wait,
The comedian part of me laughed, and the brother part of me hates what you just said.
I know.
Guido, you
I
get
felt
to
bad saying
you
it,
get
though.
to inherit all the pizza sauce.
By the way, we have to address your driving, Adam.
Adam, you're a terrible driver.
First of all, I was like, you know how he caught my eye? I was talking to this gentleman over here, and I'm staring
I'm
across.
quite the gentleman.
I'm staring allegedly. I'm staring across the street, and I see a minivan almost rear end an SUV, and I can see I have very good vision. I have 20/20 vision. I pride myself on this, and
it is Pride Month after all, so he's going to be prideful
true.
all month.
Oh my God, guys!
Where are we supposed to go tonight, Adam? We're going to.
It's official. The Intellectuals is officially
We're gay.
Gay this
We're
month.
all gay.
Yeah.
This month we're all
Not
gay.
just this month.
What if one of the people in this room doesn't want to conform though?
Oh, you mean what if you don't want to come out of the closet?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That person
It's
has
fine.
conformed.
Yeah. Adam,
Maybe secretly, but not openly.
that's a great answer, but I will tell you something, Adam.
That
trust
may
me.
be the gayest answer.
I will tell you
someone
something.
can ever
We're all
say.
aware that you can't be in the closet anymore. The boiler room doesn't even have space for a closet.
Fuck, what was I saying? Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so and I visibly see the person in the SUV. I see them visibly panic, like look up, like getting nervous.
And then écolier.
And then he's driving, and then he's driving down the street, and he's taking up 2 lanes the entire way, and he's honking, waving like the Queen.
That's actually amazing.
And I'm like, what is happening right now?
Yeah. He shouted at us. You remember?
You're a civil liability.
That's so funny.
I love the way he drives.
All right, going back to your lovely threesome with the Guido. and
Yeah.
his
Okay.
brother.
So Adam was there the other, and what does Adam normally do when he comes to hang out with me?
He
and
gets
Noah?
angry that you guys aren't gambling.
It's something I didn't do this
He-
time.
he get- yeah.
Pantelis said it.
He gets angry that he's not
He
gambling.
gets angry
No,
that
I
he's
made it
not
my
gambling.
business that I didn't want to gamble, even though I was asked.
So
do you want to go to a certain place on the
we
South
gave him
Yard?
about $5 or $10, and he blew it in 10 seconds, and then he fucked off.
Where'd you give him $5-10 at the house? To spend?
I downloaded. I e-transferred $10. Adam blew it in 2 spins on roulette.
Come on, Guido.
Okay,
Don't you have
1
integrity?
spin.
I didn't touch the
Whoa,
machines. Come on.
You gonna tell him about integrity? Careful now. Don't open that.
Who was
box
there?
of
Was
candy.
Superman there? Was Sergio there? Who was there? No, it was just
Superman was there briefly.
okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how a microphone
the
works?
names of these people, yeah.
You were just paying attention to your phone.
You know, as an engineer or somebody that worked with around
Let me
engineers.
give you some.
Again, look, bro. I
Sorry.
just mentioned it.
Keep going. What about engineers?
Jesus Christ!
I didn't let you finish your sentence because I jumped in, so finish it.
I need you to be careful, Adam, just because he's a lunatic.
Adam,
Who, me?
did you
I am
ever
a lunatic.
cash in on
Look at how I'm
that
dressed.
playground?
I showed up.
You're just like a gay sailor.
I showed up to my thing I had today, and everyone was just like, "What the fuck is going on?" I saw it in their faces, and I'm like, "This is hilarious."
Yeah,
What's
but
the problem?
you're wearing the shirt of the gondolier guy in Venice.
It's true.
and the shorts,
And
the shorts of a volleyball player, and the sandals of a lesbian.
Yeah, but let's
You're
talk about
definitely less
Poseidon.
handling.
Let's give a shout out to the new sponsor, Birkenstock.
Poseidon, can you just, before we continue with his gay gambling, can you just tell us about the Birkenstocks? I know you're itching.
have to
He's
say-
like so excited
I have to
about
say.
these fucking shoes.
First of all, throughout my life, because I have flat feet,
he
because I
can't
had,
dance.
and because I had knee
Wait,
problems. and
flat
this-
with an L.
yeah.
Okay,
not
I
a
thought you
PH.
said fat feet.
No, flat.
Yeah, 'cause
okay.
it's cool ass feet.
Hey, I don't have fat feet, but PH.
I know, I know.
You can't use those two words together. Either
You
they're
have
fat
this-
or they're flat.
You have the same feet as my son. You have baby feet. You have fat baby feet.
So no, actually, they don't look like baby feet. They're very veiny. My feet.
Like a cock.
Hey, and the thing is, I've never experienced relief on the inside of my knee,
They really worked, huh?
and because the Birkenstocks, Birkies, as I like to call them.
You're already friends with them.
Yeah,
It's the day you own them.
Meeting them Birkins.
and they're orthopedic. They've
I know.
had feet doctors.
Aren't they made of cork or something?
Yeah, they are made of cork.
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
And dude, I have to say, the moment I put them on, instant relief. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It was so crazy. I stood up, and bro, just the inside of my knee, it's like weight came off.
Wow.
It was crazy, and I don't know how to explain the sensation, but you know when you release a knot and you're being massaged, they release a knot and you feel that like
Relief.
You feel that like something came off.
That's how it felt?
That's how it felt. And then I'm walking all day with them, dude. It felt like my knees were kind of floating for the first time. It was so weird. And then I'm walking around, bro. I'm about to fall asleep standing up, walking around. That's how much relief I felt. I'm walking around.
That's how much it hurt. Actually, you put up. You're resilient. So
And,
you had pain for a long time.
I had pain that I didn't even know I had pain
Okay, until you wore these.
until I wore these. And bro, you don't understand. And then I'm in the shower and I feel like
And you're still wearing your Birkenstocks for some reason.
my knees start feeling weird. They start feeling like they're stuck. And because I guess of the relief, and they had actually repositioned themselves properly. You know the stretch you do when you pull on your leg like this, bro. I pulled on my leg, and when you stretch your quads out, but I guess the way it folded, my knee just crack.
You felt like a chiropractor.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, good
And
for you.
man, like I'm on the hunt now
For Red October.
for anything that is orthopedic like this, bro.
Geox.
You don't
as
understand.
Well. Geox is another company.
Oh,
with
really?
that shit. Yeah, Geox.
But I don't like the fact that the shoe that breathes, bro. What's its business?
You mean
breathing?
like Crocs?
or Crocs.
No, don't talk to me about that.
But it's similar to Crocs.
That's not the same. But come
Crocs
on,
are made of
come on.
plastic.
But these are made of cork.
Don't
Yeah,
insult the Birkies like this,
Yeah.
bro. Okay,
What?
they're made in Germany. Also, we're all good things.
Well,
I mean,
Crocs are made in Australia, just surreal.
I'm just saying. Maybe these Germans are onto something.
Well, they don't have to be right about everything.
You know, but they're right about a lot of things. You know,
Such as?
you
Now,
know,
when
let's
you
not
wear-
go into details, but one of them is engineering.
Now you felt relief.
One of them is,
Camps.
Orthopedics, camps,
They love
trains.
summer camps, yeah.
They're very good with trains.
Airplanes too, I imagine.
Yes, airplanes too. Mustaches.
A long time ago, by the way. I think you guys are finding it funny. The airline Lufthansa. I wonder if it's related to the Luftwaffe. You know, the old German army.
It is.
You know what else?
No.
Hugo Boss, Armani, Adidas, Volkswagen,
Puma.
Adidas is
Puma.
German. I didn't know
Fanta.
that.
yeah.
Fanta was invented because they didn't have the ingredients for Coke. They only had orange peels.
Oh yeah, it's true. I saw that. So, anyways, all this to say,
You like
Birkenstocks?
Yeah.
Sponsor us, please.
But do the Birkenstocks also make your toenails look nicer? Because
No, they don't. I gotta go for a pedicure now that I'm gonna be wearing these. almost
Poseidon,
every
I'm
day.
a little bit confused. Is the store German or just the product?
the
you're-
product.
Oh, okay. Any idea where Birkenstock is from?
I mean, it says made in Germany.
The stuff they order is from Germany, but the store itself is
No, it's made in Germany. They make them in Germany.
okay, but they can still operate.
It's next door to the Mercedes-Benz factory,
Okay.
bro.
So it's
Next
a
to
German
the
company.
Volkswagen.
How does export work, Adam?
You could have a company with 10 different with shoes from
It's
10 different countries.
No, but it's like how Czechoslovakia exported stupidity with your family. You know what I mean? It's export. You know what I mean? Import export. They make them in Germany and they export them all over the world.
Yeah, we did inherit a lot of Czechoslovakia's problems.
I wanted to ask you, Adam. Last time we were here, we didn't make it in time for that playground event.
Oh, was he mad at you?
No, he was fine. He just gambled my money. But did you ever go back? Did you receive something? No.
I went back, but I
Okay.
swear to everybody in this room, I did not play. I came in.
Okay,
got
so
my
you got
thing
the
and
free
left.
stuff. So what was you got your free steak or something?
No, it was what was it? Oh, it was not Utah. What's the stuff you cook with pots and pans?
You got pots.
You got pots
to
and
make
pans.
your
A
mayonnaise
necessity.
spaghetti. Yeah.
Oh, don't remind me, please.
Poseidon, the other day when Adam came over, I had to feed him like an 8-year-old. I went to the dépanneur and I said, Adam, pick what you want. And Adam picked the chicken strips. So I made him nuggets.
He picked
and
the chicken tendies.
Yeah, and
No
I gave
way.
him
Dinosaur.
I gave him the. They might as well have been.
do you know
And
why?
I gave him the lemonade, and he was eating all happy, like he was a child,
No
dipping
way.
in his sauce and playing his little game on the phone.
no way, bro. He's an 8-year-old.
Fuck, man, he's an 8-year-old. Yeah,
But
that's what he picked.
did you hear how we asked you? Do you know why
Because he's a kid.
I picked the chicken tendies?
Yeah,
They
go.
were the cheapest of all the items there.
Ah,
you know?
shut up.
Why can't you
Ah,
just
shit.
say I wanted chicken
Yeah,
nuggets?
because I ordered the $16.99 chicken wings next door,
Hey,
and I made chicken wings, and every adult in the room ate chicken wings
Except for him.
Adam, who
I
ate
had a couple.
the watching GI Joe, He-Man.
With a pinky up
Fucking-
like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
he's
one
watching.
chicken
He's watching.
nuggets,
He's
sir.
watching fucking Ninja Turtles at 4:00 in the afternoon. He just came over from school.
You're like the Four Seasons Orlando baby, but low budget.
What is that, baby?
You don't know the Four Seasons Orlando baby? One of the greatest pop culture
Phenomenons of all time.
phenomenons on the internet of all time.
I thought that was Rod Stewart.
It was
There's a
basically
musical group called the Four Seasons, but that's not it.
Thank you, Adam.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes
So
off
I'm just
of
curious
you.
because you keep telling us like you're like, oh, I went to the gambling place, which is
Playground.
playground, but I didn't gamble.
Liar.
Do you know how weird that is?
Liar.
If
like saying
my
I went to
reasoning
the-
doesn't make sense to you, then I
I-
don't know what to say.
Sorry,
You know
guys,
why
I
he
had
didn't
to-
gamble?
I had
Because
to
he
run-
went there for free money. Like when he comes to me and
No, but
Nello's.
guys, I had
I
to
went
run.
to the gay bar. I'm not gay.
No,
though.
no, I had to run. I had to run to the toilet for a business meeting.
Okay, let me shed some more light on the subject.
He was waiting for Freeway Frank to deposit for him.
That was a gift that's only available on Saturdays between a certain time and a certain time.
You're a gift that's available
What's
Saturdays.
a gift? What are
I
you
told
talking
you
about?
The
stuff, the
promo. They
cookie.
gave him a birthday cake and everything, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not what I was talking about this past Saturday, but
Oh,
yeah, you can call it a gift of promo, and it's not the.
Oh, where's your watch?
Okay.
Oh, you're wearing it.
Indirectly, you guys are right, but guess what?
So you did gamble?
No.
Oh no! I know what he's doing. I know what he's
You said
doing.
something
I
and
know
I'm
what
gonna
he's doing.
repeat it.
I know what he's doing.
You said
I didn't go there to gamble. I went there for the promo. But since I was there,
Lord,
I'm gonna gamble a little bit when in Rome.
He's doing it to fucking feed his own ego.
See, you guys actually have a valid point when you say, well, you spent like tens of thousands. Well, for some reason, the number is very high, but I don't know why. You spent X number of thousands of dollars, and that's why they give you the gifts.
That was
now,
a Freudian slip.
unfortunately, no, you remember when I said in one of the podcasts, it was points. It wasn't dollars. 50,000 points. Remember? And you were
Which
giving me
is
so much
$50,000.
Okay, but as I said before, up, down, up, down, up,
I
down, up,
have a
down.
new video idea for us.
Mm-hmm.
We go to the makeover lady, the wax lady. And
Let's
she-
make a Madame Tussauds wax
I
figure
wanted
of
to make
Adam.
a point, by the way.
she waxes your nostrils.
Oh, yeah.
What I wanted to say
is
is that it's too late. Once you've already played whatever amount, then you get a gift, right? You've already spent the money, so what does it matter?
What kind
I
of
guess-
cool gifts do you own now that are in your possession because of that?
A watch? A second watch?
2 watches?
Oh, two. What's the other one? What color is
Can
the
I
other one?
question?
It's around
2
his
watches
dick.
you have. Then why are you always late?
Yeah, it's true. Adam told me 7:30. He picked me up at 10 to 8.
Yeah, I also had to wait.
4?
No, it was more like 15.
It took you longer to come.
Bro, the moment he realized he was gonna be late, he texted me.
Oh my God.
I'm
isn't
waiting
that
for
the normal
Guido.
thing
He
to
just
do?
arrived. We'll be there soon.
I
waiting
just
for Guido.
arrived. I
You
haven't
went to
driven-
pick him up
Oh,
and
I'm
he
not
just
going to
arrived.
tell him all my business and
Yeah,
what, how, and
I'm
how.
waiting
and-
for
But why'd
Guido.
you
He
lie?
just arrived.
You were picking Guido up.
Yeah.
He was waiting for you.
People that know how to read
drove
between
to-
the lines. can
What do you
figure
mean
that out.
read between the lines? That was a full lie. You just
didn't tell me
lied.
that.
He just arrived.
Yeah, I just arrived.
That's such
What
an
did I say?
insane.
I said I'm waiting for Guido.
Poseidon, did you hear what he said? He
Of
just
course.
said. He just said, if you guys can read between the lines, what are you talking about?
And then he wrote 10 to 15 minutes. I'm hurrying as fast as I can.
No, he wasn't. He was going slow. He said he was
He
going to be
just
there at
arrived.
7:40.
He's picking up Guido and he's texting me. He just arrived. The most
He
insane
said
thing.
he, as in Guido, just arrived.
Yeah,
I just arrived.
But
What's the
that's
point
a
of you
Freudian
picking
slip
me up?
because he just arrived.
What's the
I'm waiting
point?
for Guido. He is Guido. I'm waiting. I don't know. what was
How
wrong with
could he
that.
just arrive when he was home the entire time?
So I
Oh, he
should've
meant
said,
the walk
I'm
from my
not-
apartment to
I
his
should have said
car.
I'm picking up Guido. I didn't have time to. I don't have time
No,
to
no,
make
no,
one
you don't
You
have
shot.
meant to say, I'm picking up Guido, I just arrived.
Yeah.
That's what you meant to write, and that's a Freudian slip.
Either
you
of-
understand?
either of those
Because
two
you did
senses
it,
apply.
You did it fast. You wanted to write.
No,
He just came out.
He just arrived in my
Adam-
car. Okay, you guys understand that if the sense
Adam,
is
do you know-
vague, it
do you know-
You're
goes so
such
many-
a liar.
Do you know
The
what a
sentence wasn't
Freud?
vague. It was a complete lie.
Adam, do you know what a Freudian slip is?
Of course, I know what a Freudian said.
Okay,
When you
it's
say
like when
something
you
that you're
say,
not
I
intending
go
to say.
gamble, and instead you say, I suck dick.
You would have to see the text, I guess. Okay.
What are you talking? You just read the text. I don't know.
Okay. I didn't say he
I don't know,
just
but I
arrived
wasn't
in my
expecting
car.
that.
I could have said he just arrived and we're going. We're on our way.
He just
but-
arrived. That's a Freudian
I'm
slip.
picking up Guido
because you meant to say he just.
I was waiting for him in front of his building. He just arrived.
No. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Like Nello
I think
says,
we're
it doesn't
both-
make
I
sense.
think
It
we're
makes
both
dollars.
kind of on the hook if you want to look at this technically. I showed up later than expected, but you also, when you should have been there, like, let's go now. You had to make a stop, so we're kind of both on the hook, right?
I had to make a stop. He stopped at the dépanneur 10 seconds away.
Why do you point like a character in King of the Hill?
That guy died.
No, the cartoon. I mean,
Bro.
No, in the guy who plays a native guy in it?
Bro, that
The
guy got
neighbor?
shot
He
today.
just got shot by his neighbor.
That guy
No
got
way.
yeah.
Why?
Apparently
poor-
there's an argument.
This poor
What did he
guy.
do?
Yeah, I read it this morning.
But what did he do? I didn't know the argument either. What was
He
it?
got into a fight with his next door neighbor
About what?
about him being shot.
What?
I don't know, but his next door neighbor shot him and is now going to jail
Land-
for the rest of his life.
land
This poor-
disputes.
This poor guy.
Is he dead or is he in the hospital?
Dead.
Oh,
he didn't even
man.
make
We
it to the
just said
hospital.
he died.
Yeah, we said he
Oh, okay,
killed
okay,
him.
that's true. Okay,
No,
I did
but
a poor job in listening.
Did they bring him back
Sorry.
yet? Did he back alive
the
yet?
EMTs pronounced him dead at the scene.
Is he still dead though?
He's still dead, apparently. This guy they just announced the reboot of King of the Hill. He was all happy, and bang, he got shot dead. Wow.
Any idea
Speaking
where
of
this
dead,
was in the States?
we went for supper together,
It was in Texas.
A guy died.
and right at the restaurant we were eating at.
You saw a guy have a heart attack?
No, a man. So what happened was,
So it was next to, it was Lily next to Muka.
yeah.
What
and,
kind of food? You were eating spaghetti or something?
No, steaks. It was very, very good.
Yeah, it was very
All right, so you were eating that?
And apparently there was a guy, there was like a drunk guy causing problems in on the local businesses and in the middle of the street, yelling at people and hitting cars and shit. And then he hit one car, and the guy had enough. That was
shot
the straw that broke the camel's back. No, the guy drove back, got out of his car, punched him in the face. The guy fell, cracked open his skull, bleeding everywhere, dead on sight.
And the guy just got in his car and left.
Yeah, got on his car, his left.
Was this in the news?
I don't know actually.
They don't. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
They don't report on a lot most things.
First of all, you need to stop. Was this in the news, bro? There are so many. 99% of the bad things
Don't
that
go
happen,
report it.
Don't go
Don't go
report
report
it.
it, yeah.
Okay.
So you saw that, and now there's an investigation as to why that guy died, and that guy is going to go into court with whatever camera they find saying self-defense, and he's going to get away with it.
It
No,
depends.
there's
Did
no
the cops arrest the
self-defense.
guy
No,
or
there's
did he
no
run?
self-defense. The guy got out of his car.
That's what he's going to...
Listen
Yeah.
to me. Did the guy? It's also possible you can run.
And
Oh my
everybody
God, I
in
just
Little
killed-
Italy
Did he run?
is
Do they
going
know
to
who the
say,
guy is?
our cameras weren't working that night.
Is that what you would do if you accidentally killed a man? Oh my God! Did I just kill someone?
How old was this
Is that
guy
your
that croaked?
defense? Is that your defense? Why? What is that face? Is that
Your
your
Honor,
defense?
I thought I only killed him temporarily.
Well,
I
no, for
like
real.
details. Okay.
Was he
No,
a
no,
ho-
he gets the court. He gets the court. Adam, are you aware that you've accidentally killed a man? Oh my God! Did he die though? Just
Was he a
And
homeless...
they're like, Adam, what do you think?
you know,
He
Okay,
could
one
have
of those
been.
drunkards.
Yeah, he was drunk. Yeah.
One of those drunkards.
Yeah, because he was causing. Our waitress told us that he was going in and causing trouble with her. That he was calling her like names, and he goes,
Okay.
"You think I'm fucking homeless? You think I'm fucking
Okay,
homeless?"
so he's a regular. He's
no, he's not a regular. She just said
He's
she's
a
on.
regular ball buster.
but
Maybe.
Pantelis,
Yeah.
He's a
does my
neighborhood
reasoning
regular
make
ball
sense
buster.
And
to
then
you?
1 minute, 2 minutes later, he was in the middle of the street. When I
punches
came,
him.
because I just
Okay.
left for a second, and I came back, and he was on the floor. I turned my head. I go, "What the fuck?" And then a guy came to me. He's like, "Are you curious about what happened?" I go, "I'm very curious about what happened." And he goes, "A guy came, stopped the car, got out, punched him in the head, or hit him in the head." He said he hit him in the head. So I don't know if he had a weapon. The guy collapsed, and that's it. And I go, "Really? One hit out of?" I go, "It must have been personal. Like for you to come out of the car and do that, you'd be so angry. It's got to be personal."
Did you guys go to the La Pain music?
What?
Were you
Okay,
on
the
Saint
la-
Zotique?
the last
Where
time
were
I
you?
checked,
You were,
the
you
cops
were in
should have
Little
been on
Italy
their
and
way,
what?
right?
Rachel or Little Italy and like
I
Jean
don't-
Talon?
I don't know.
Saint Zotique and something.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's right. Okay.
Did you see the cops?
There's a few crackheads.
Yeah, the cops
around
came,
there.
they were asking
They go to
people
the
questions.
Chinese dépanneur. They go to the Chinese dépanneur. They buy their beers and they sit in the park.
I have to tell you, there are some corners of the city, man.
That
They're
is
awful.
To verskiven.
Man, it's
Yeah,
really
you
gotten
feel
bad.
bad, yeah.
For no, I don't feel bad anymore. I used to feel bad.
No, you feel bad for yourself.
Now it's
'Cause
just
your
now
city.
it's just to get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Like it's so bad. Like I'm walking with a wife, bro, and we're walking, and she's on the phone, and this lady picks up her shirt to scratch her ass crack. full of open sores, bro. Full. Her
Very
entire
good.
body,
Yeah.
basically syphilis or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, she had.
And bro, I had to grab her, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? I was
grabbed the
surprised.
lady?
Bro, no, I grabbed my wife. I was like, yo, let's get the fuck.
I'm
like,
horny
what the-
for some reason.
Bro, it was so disgusting, bro.
There's nothing
I
more
wasn't even scared,
beautiful
bro.
than cold sores
Bro,
on
I'd
an
rather
ass.
deal with cucaracha. Like, it was so bad. I was like, what is happening? I'm walking, and this one homeless guy is just walking around. And he's going, like, shooting his snots in the middle of the street. I'm like, what just happened?
It
bro?
has gotten worse.
How did we become Vancouver Island all of a sudden?
It has become worse.
That's awful,
And
bro.
the weird part is, I remember when I was growing up, 145 years ago, Hochelaga Maisonneuve was the bad area,
Yeah.
and
Oh, it's expanded.
Saint Laurent, MOntreal. But when I had my stint on MOntreal and Saint Laurent, I couldn't believe the amount of crackheads and meth heads and heroin addicts I saw. And then I had to go drive a pizza guy home around there. Bro, Hochelaga Maisonneuve now, it's Walt Disney compared to
No
what's
kidding.
happening on Park Avenue and on Saint Laurent Boulevard. It's a disaster.
It is.
It's nicer in the gay village than it is around here.
Oh, the gay village too, bro. It's really bad.
Ask him. No, it's better. I'm telling you.
Are you sure?
Yes,
You've
that's the
recently been?
Hochelaga. Yes, with Adam. I was blowing him. Yeah.
I'm glad you're a team player.
I think it would be more appropriate to say they're both not good areas, but if you
Oh,
want to put one
I'm
up
sorry.
above
I'm
the
sorry.
other-
I'm sorry. Oral sex.
Okay, Pantelis, I know I'm starting to exhaust the subject, but did you see the guy who got arrested? Was he?
no
the
one
guy
got
who-
arrested. We keep telling you. Why are you
You
this
just
stupid?
said a guy punched a guy in the head and he fell. That's
and
a
he
criminal-
left. That's what we told you. He left. No one caught him.
And no one.
He hit him.
No one
he
gave his
fell on
name
the
to
floor.
cops?
The guy got back in the car and left. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And
By
they
the
went
time the
home
cops
and
show
minded
up,
their own business.
Even the fire truck showed up.
Yeah.
Well,
But you know,
someone may or may not come forward. That's
There
all
was
I'm
a
saying.
period in the gay village that it went from like gay dudes to like just crackheads. But the one thing that was constant was dick sucking. That's for sure.
All right.
I don't know why that had to be said.
You just wanted to say blowjob.
I feel like he did. Yeah.
No, it's a joke I've had, but
Dick
That's a
sucking.
joke you've had?
It's hilarious.
but it's not. Yeah, it's clearly not funny.
I thank you for acknowledging that one.
You were talking about that blowing.
I love looking at you guys from the screen, though. You guys look hilarious.
What were you blowing out of your nose? The homeless guy came up to you next to your wife, and he went like this. And what did he blow?
no, if that had happened, no
he
joke.
did that in front
Oh
of
no,
you.
Poseidon might
I'd
kill
be on.
someone.
I'd be on the news. I'd be on. I'd be on the news
You
right
see,
now for
I used to,
for partial destruction of downtown Montreal.
but that move that guy did,
yeah.
I thought it would be funny, but it's not.
I get it.
I love that he's the only one
Guys,
that laughs.
Well,
That's
Adam
how you
has
know
a
it's
good
a
one.
bad joke.
Adam has a good one.
I told a joke. Yeah, in the car. I told
Adam
Vito-
has been preparing this one all week because he likes the new silent gag that we do. Oh, here, you're gonna love it.
Try to remember how it goes first. It's not too big of a deal if a person doesn't get exercise because he can compensate by going to
Exercise.
see an exorcist and getting exercise with an O. I'm going to count how much time goes by until somebody says something just to let you guys know.
Maybe repeat the joke.
Doesn't change much.
You should actually.
Yeah.
I want to hear it a second
Say it
time.
again.
Second time might make it work better.
Yeah.
Go try.
Try it.
Doesn't matter too much if a person doesn't get exercise because instead he goes to an exorcist and gets exercise with an O. You're right. I said it a little bit differently in front of you. You found it funny. Maybe this is my cue not to say any more jokes.
Have you ever tried stand up?
No.
Have you ever tried standing up and leaving?
You
I
should
bet you
give it a
Adam would
shot.
sell
But
out.
I've tried
I swear to
standing-
God, Adam would
He
sell
will.
I
out.
tried
He will.
standing down.
Adam would sell out. I swear.
It's so. You know what's funny? The
Call
attempt-
Josh. Book Adam.
Yeah.
He would sell out.
The attempt itself is what's entertaining.
Yeah. The noble attempt.
Yeah.
People
When
enjoy
Sam
Adam's
Adamo
humor.
was-
He would sell out. He
When
would sell
Sam
out.
Adamo was a guest on the podcast, he said, your humor is infantile. It's good for like 13 or 14-year-olds. I
On
need
this
to
what?
upgrade. Your humor is infantile when he was a guest on the podcast.
He talked about you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
it's your favorite demographic, really.
That's not wrong.
That 13 to 14-year-old niche.
I'll tell you what I'll have to do. I'll have to find a comedy club that targets those kinds of people.
No, there's clubs like that.
There's trust me, and they're usually very elite clubs.
Yeah,
They usually wear red shoes.
I don't know about the shoes, Adam, but they're secretive. Adam,
Yes.
any fun work stories?
No, actually.
Are you having fun still at work?
Yeah, I guess.
Are you still working in the warehouse or
sounded-
just
that
driving
actually
kids
sounded-
around?
Both.
Oh, now she sounded sad. You're like, I guess
Yeah.
what's the matter?
What happened?
Well,
What have
there's
they
an
done to my
expression-
boy?
There's an expression that says no news can be good news, no news can be bad news. In this
Yeah,
case,
what'd they
no
do to
news
you?
is good news.
But you sounded sad. Like, what happened?
No, nothing.
Are they being mean to you, Adam?
Why is your eye leaking?
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
Adam, what are they doing to you over there?
Look, they're making him cry.
What the hell? I never seen you like this. For real, we'll take care of them. Just tell us what it is.
It feels like a spider is gonna crawl out of his nose at any minute,
Adam,
any second
yeah.
now. He's just gonna be like, "Hey guys, I've been living here. I've been the one paying the rent."
You know when Tarzan would swing from the vines?
Yeah.
That's what's hanging from Adam's nose.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy that it's crazy that you look at yourself in the mirror and you go, "All right, I'm all set," and you step out of your house. It's so insane to me.
No. It's not a mirror. It's a boiler. He has to take the steam off to see his face. Because he shits in a bucket.
It's a pot.
Yeah.
It's a pot that. But
He goes to car when he's walking to the bus. He goes to the car windows, the reflector.
like
All right,
when I step out of the house and I'm aware that I'm gonna look ridiculous, I at least do it intentionally, and I know it's gonna be a subject for conversation, such as how I'm dressed today. And I at least, but you don't.
I don't even think about
You
it.
don't even
No.
think. You just look at yourself and you're like,
You
I
said
think-
you're aware. This is what Adam decides. That's what I'm gonna wear.
Yeah. you look at yourself and you go.
Guido's on a roll, by the way.
You look at yourself and you go, "Fuck, I look good. This is it. This is the fit." And you step out. Me, I look in the mirror and I go, "Fuck, I look ridiculous." And I go, "Fuck it, let's have fun today."
Let's not deny the fact that you look like a
Toddler today. You look like a toddler.
No, you look like the gondolier. How much do those fuckers make a day?
You're a gone to queer.
Yeah, how much do those bastards make a day? It's got to be like 2,000 euro a day.
Well, how much you give them to pass?
I don't even know.
They're
You
like
answer,
trolls
man.
that demand
How much is
payment.
that?
I think it's tips also.
It's only tips, but it's been there for like you can't get that job. Like that guy's grandfather did
It's-
that shit,
yeah,
and
it's
he
like
has
a-
the
it's like
rights to do it. It's
yeah.
like a hot dog stand in Times Square.
It's like trying to become a voice actor.
Oh, you could do that.
No, what I'm saying is that's how tight knit it is.
It is a tight knit community,
You know?
but yeah,
There should
You
be a
can't-
movie
you-
about the gondoliers, bro.
why haven't they made a movie about
just- and it's
gondoliers?
super
They may have in
That's
Italy.
hilarious.
When you find out, when you get in, you
Bro.
find out it's just like a bunch of
we
assassins.
just came.
It's a bunch of assassins.
It's
That's how
Indiana
they get
Jones,
around the
yeah.
city. You know what I mean? It's like a top secret.
Indiana Jones is holding him next to the propeller. This is your last chance, and he says, "No, Dr. Jones, it's yours." You know? That's great. Fucking Venice, huh?
It's sinking, huh?
Well, apparently it's underwater. They have very shitty plumbers.
the videos. What was it? Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Like I've been seeing videos and people you gotta walk around with those rain boots up to like thigh high rain boots and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Bro, you said thigh high, and I thought of strippers. You bastard.
No shit.
I haven't been to a strip joint in a long time. Adam,
No, but
let's go.
imagine.
Come on.
But also, it's so crazy because imagine you're walking around Venice and you just fall
Well, you know what?
because you don't know it's all water. You're walking.
You know what drunk
you-
Americans do?
What?
Is they jump in the water and swim across, and the people laugh because that's
Sewage?
shit water.
Yeah, it's sewage water.
Oh, is it sewage?
Yeah, there's sewage
But
goes
after
out
once
onto
the
the
pandemic
canals.
happened, if you remember, because of no more people walking, did you see that water got clean? You saw that.
I did. No, I
Dolphins
didn't see
showed
it.
up. Anyway, whatever.
Oh yeah, they did. I remember.
Yeah, pandemic. Yeah, at least the dolphins are okay. I'm broke.
When I was in
Panama.
look, the best tourist is the American, but they're also the most annoying tourist.
Loudest. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's what it is.
In Germany, in
Like every cafe I stepped into.
yeah.
Oh my God!
the loudest will always be American. But we're kind of a bit of Americans, so you know. But yeah, the loudest.
No, but that was
by
next
far,
level. Like I thought I was loud, but they were just
yeah,
like
by far is the. You know what I
and
watched?
unaware they're loud. That's-
Everywhere.
Yeah, they're unaware they're loud.
No, they don't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've always said it. I was in New York on 9/11. An American will give you the shirt off his back.
No.
I swear they're the nicest people, but they don't realize these things because they're so used to being loud because where they are is loud
Yeah.
that when they're in a restaurant in Greece or something, they're the loudest people and they don't realize it. 100%.
Talking about Germans or Americans?
Your face.
I didn't.
Germans. So
I've been watching.
Argentinians.
I love that president. I've been watching. It's so stupid. AI, right?
Oh, you have no idea what AI
It's
can do.
no, but I've been watching. It's a fashion show where iconic actors walk with themselves.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
So you see
What?
old man Sean Connery walking with James Bond. You see Pierce Brosnan walking with James Bond. You see all the Batmans walking with each other. You see, it's kind of cool.
I like it.
Yeah. And it's always the same song.
I watched-
Gangster's Paradise. I don't know why.
I watched a movie trailer that was completely generated by AI, VO3 from Google, VEO3.
Yeah.
And it was titled Japan reignites the shogunate in 2077 and the samurai class, and
I
they become
remember
like in the
shoguns.
old days. But the samurai now they had these top weapons, this crazy armor, modern armor and shit.
That's
And it was
big.
AI that made it. And I gotta say,
Anime? AI
no,
anime?
no, it was not anime. It was
Real.
It looked real.
Wow.
One of the best trailers of anything I've ever seen come out in a long time. of
Well,
anything.
fucking...
I was
If you
hyped.
know how
I
to
was hyped
prompt-
for something that doesn't exist.
If you know how to prompt it properly, apparently you could do crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
What's
Like,
prompted properly is what you said?
yeah.
Okay. I don't even know.
Because you got to
what that
write out the prompts, but you have to be extremely detailed and
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's what it's. Okay, so if I tell Chat GPT I need a perfect Pablo Picasso, but I have to be detailed.
Yeah.
I got it.
down to the last. You know,
But how about this Rockstar games? They're still 6 months.
GTA 6?
Yeah,
1
but they're
year.
still. Why? Why is the postponement?
Because wise it was. It's one of the most difficult games to make. It's one of
so
the.
they have to keep tweaking.
people are now betting also that what's gonna come first, the second coming of Jesus or GTA 6?
That's it. So that's how because they postponed it twice already, right? It's supposed to come out already.
No, they postponed it once.
All right.
But then now it's apparently they're saying it's the official date.
But what are they fixing? Or is this all a gimmick? Just on purpose?
It's all basically.
They knew it was
what I
gonna-
understand. It's booty physics and titty bouncing physics.
Okay.
For the strip clubs, that's what they're mostly working on.
I plan on buying that, playing that, and making that my drug of choice.
that actually, that would be fun for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, it might heal a part
Correct.
of you.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
I believe you.
I'm dead serious.
I believe you.
And it's so realistic.
Yeah.
That because you're not used to playing video games.
No, I'm
It'll-
on A, B,
You'll be
A, B,
immersed.
A, B,
Yeah,
A, B.
you'll get completely immersed, and it's as if you put a reset on your life. It'll
it.
be.
I'm gonna do
I think it'll actually work wonders for you.
Best thing I could do is
Yeah.
buy that stupid game and a PlayStation, and that's it.
But you have to be careful. You cannot overdo
Bring
it.
Adam.
I don't
That's-
enjoy it being sitting there and be like, yeah, kill her, nah. Where are the male prostitutes? Nah.
I remember when I played.
Is this Washington?
The last one I played was the one with Nico.
Nico
GTA
Bellic.
4.
Yeah, so I played that one, and I wouldn't
When you
even,
had to fight the Albanians.
I wouldn't even do the game. I would just drive around. You know,
I mean, I remember that game. Fuck, how old was I when I had that on the
you were
PS3?
3.
No. When that came out, man. I
and
must
that
have
one
been-
bricked a lot of PlayStations on. Remember?
Oh, it did. It never messed with mine.
It never messed with mine, but I didn't have one. I got one, I think, right after. But I remember when it came out, it was breaking consoles.
Yeah, when I got the PS3, I think I must have been 14, and that was the first game I got.
Yeah,
I
but
remember,
they had made updates since.
Yeah.
Vice City was she's an easy lover.
But
She
they
got the
don't
hold
understand
of you,
it.
believe it. In the helicopter, she's like no one. Like you could pick Phil Collins, but that's because the whole video was with the helicopter. You know, very smart Rockstar games.
Do you know
Anthony
the other artist,
Cumia
by the way?
was on that.
Do you know the,
Yeah, he
the
worked
artist
on
that
that.
plays in that song? That makes that song?
Philip Bailey.
Oh, good for you. Yep. The two Phils. Yep.
That's your type.
They should have the intellectuals on the radio in GTA.
Oh my god!
Oh, it would be great. Call Rockstar Games right now.
Well, there was another local. I think WB. Someone was making. It still hasn't been released, but a big game.
I just remember
And
his
it's
name.
going to be in Montreal. That's going to be, you know how Vice City is? It's going to be Montreal, the city.
And it's Montreal to scale.
They had
Yeah.
approached, they
Yeah.
had talked to me. The guy came, he goes, fuck, the only thing is I can't give you details. I'm not allowed. He goes, but I'm asking inside to have them on the radio, have like 2DM as one of
Well,
the
there you go.
things.
Oh,
But they never
GTA
got
style.
back. Yeah, but they never got back to us.
Oh, and there's
Maybe
another
they
one.
lost funding. Maybe it's not actually an issue.
No, no, it's
Was it
just-
Ubisoft?
He didn't
Well,
tell me.
these were
It's
one of the
either Ubisoft
companies-
or WB.
When the
Warner
Ubisoft
Bros.
is on Saint Laurent. I know it.
when
Why are you snitching?
it's on Gaspé. When Notre Dame Church in France burned down, they had to use the architecture of the video game company of Montreal to rebuild that church.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Assassin's
heard about that.
Creed,
Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. So that's
Which
probably
one was
the company.
it?
They-
Assassin's Creed 2 they used?
I
or?
think no, the one that was in Paris or whatever. I remember
Yeah.
that they
Yeah.
were
They
talking about
needed
that. I
the
thought it was
specs.
a rumor, but apparently it was the only thing
Yeah.
that because they had captured all kinds of information to rebuild in the game.
Yeah.
So they had so much stuff that they're like,
Yeah.
you know what? Let's just help them rebuild.
Which one was it? I can't remember.
One of the things they were. In,
Oh, it was the one. It was the
Persia,
French one.
maybe Persia.
I remember which one. The one that flopped because it had so many bugs.
Anyway, that church is built because it is video game company.
Rebuilt.
so-
Wow. Yeah.
and the Muslims had burned it down. Like they did Paris over the weekend because PSG won. Did you see that?
No.
Paris was on fire, bro. They were burning, rioting. They beat
serious?
up
Who's
women.
PSG?
That's weird. The soccer team.
Paris Saint-Germain,
That's
they
weird
won.
'cause they won.
Oh, the team.
When did you do
Yeah.
that when they lose?
Yeah, exactly. They're turning into Philadelphia. It's like the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
I saw everywhere that Messi won, but that's Argentina or Miami now.
I have no idea. I don't watch MLS.
All right.
So
So I think
he
I
does
saw
play for
Argentina. No,
Miami
it
right
said
now.
Argentina 5 something. It was probably Copa America or something.
maybe.
Yeah, I just saw Messi.
Do you guys
But yeah,
think?
PSG won the Champions League, Poseidon, and they started setting
They
shit on fire.
ransacked the city,
And then it showed the difference of 1998 when they won the World Cup, how peaceful and everyone was having fun in the streets.
Yeah, no, instead now
And
they burn
everyone
it
looked
down.
a certain way. And then now how they're burning everything down in there. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of anger. Nobody died in Naples when they won.
No.
They were still happy. But you're talking about what, Marseille?
PSG, Paris Saint-Germain,
of France.
Paris.
In Paris.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's French people.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's born and raised French people that
Born
are
and raised
burning
French.
the whole town down.
yeah.
Sous le pont d'Avignon, on y danse, sous le pont d'Avignon. Come on, Adam. I just pulled the fucking song out of my ass. I haven't sang since I'm 4.
Does Adam know the track?
Of course
No.
he does.
I don't.
Does it bring back dark memories, Adam?
I can't really. I don't know too many French songs. English songs. That's another story.
Okay, go sing one.
This is supposed to be a comedy show, not a singing show, right?
Well, that's why it would be funny.
I mean,
Start
it'll be
singing.
hilarious if you can sing.
Yeah, go.
It's true.
remember
We're always singing. And he's never sung.
Yeah, you like Mick Jagger. Remember you like Mick
Fine.
Jagger?
I like that. You know that
Go.
song by Foreigner.
Go ahead.
I want to know what love is. I want you to show me.
Come on, Adam. Keep giving it. Adam, give it some love. Let's go. I'm listening.
To change this lonely life. Do I have any co-singers?
I want to know what love is. Sing it, Adam. I want you to show me.
I want to feel what love.
Oh,
Anyways,
feel it, Adam. Yeah.
you guys remember
Keep
the time?
singing.
You guys remember the time when Trump won the election?
I
You
want
guys
to
had-
know what love is. I want Adam to show me.
That's not gonna get you very far because he ain't got a clue how to do it.
You do not have a clue how to make the loves. Yeah, we know.
So, anything else on anyone's mind?
I mean, I just want to know, Adam, what's it going to take for you to sing a song?
You'd have to let me know in advance.
Do you want
That's
the
what
lyrics? I'll give you the lyrics. What do you want to sing?
There's something incredibly creepy about your face. Like I'm sitting here observing you, and I don't know what it is, but there's something.
Well, if you must know, I finally realized why I didn't shave properly. I have a shitty razor.
Really?
Well, you just discovered that for 50 years.
He has a shitty razor.
Blame
It's
the razor.
used.
Yeah, by you. Unless you got it used, like,
No.
where'd you find it?
Dollarama
just about
disposable.
to say
You use them
Dollarama.
once, and the guy expects it to use 10 times.
Wait, Dollarama has razors?
Yeah. The ones for the ladies,
Really?
for the legs. Yeah.
How do you know
Only
that?
ladies are allowed to
I
have
buy
razors?
them all the time.
Oh, for real?
Hold on. So Dollarama sells
Well,
razors?
not now, but
Okay.
I used to.
So Dollarama actually sells razors, but only for women?
They sell the pack of 3 blue ones for the guys and the pack of 3 for the girls. But the ones for the girls have 3 blades, so they're better. They're like a Mach 3. So
yeah.
I buy the pink ones because it doesn't
smart.
matter if they're pink. It doesn't make me gay. So I use
No,
those.
what do you
sure
care
about
about the
that?
color? Yeah, I know that's a genius move, dude. Why would you get shitty razors when you can
Yeah.
get better ones?
But he's self-conscious about it, so he buys the blue ones.
He doesn't buy nothing. He waits for handouts.
Adam, has anyone handed out a razor to you recently?
100%.
Yeah, my boss once.
You see?
He just picked out his razor and gave it to you.
Have you
like,
ever-
I've done all I can with this razor. You enjoy it now?
I guess that was his way of letting me know.
How do you shave? Can you recreate how you shave? We're very curious.
Let's just film him shaving one day.
What
I
do you-
guarantee
what do you-
you
what
that
do you-
video is going to go viral.
Yeah, what do you use? Like, what do you do?
He doesn't know how to shave.
I put that cream and
How?
spray it and
Yeah.
You spray it directly on your face.
I put it on my hand and then from my hand to my face.
Okay, and then?
You know, just
Do you add water
Stroke by
or do you?
And how do you shave? Do you shave like this?
He stabs
there's a
himself.
technique, but does it really change anything?
What's
if
the
I show it?
technique? You have to show.
You know, you
Try
go-
with this marker.
Right? Yeah.
Try with this marker. no, for real. Show us
Make
with
the
this
lines.
marker.
Oh
Make
my
the lines of where you're
goodness.
supposed
Come
to
on.
shave.
So you go like
And
this.
sometimes it's down, sometimes it's across.
You go like this?
No.
think so, yeah.
We're gonna have to film Adam shaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. We have to.
I feel bad.
We're gonna bring shaving cream and razors
Yeah.
here at the bathroom here, and
We gotta film you shaving, Adam.
Yeah.
It's a must.
His facial expressions, I could sit on him on camera for an hour. His facial expressions are insane.
Oh, remember those thought bubbles? They like that. Yeah.
Like, I'm really curious to see you shave. How come you've never tried anything else
Besides what?
besides shaving your face? Why don't you try shaving your, I don't know, neck hair, your head? I don't know. Why haven't you tried something different?
Never interested me.
It never occurs to him.
Why? I'm so curious.
Yeah. It never occurred to him to try to wax his arms.
Yeah, like why? Well, you know what's
I've
crazy
been
for
planning
somebody who's
forever
so
to get rid
hairy.
of these neck hairs, but it just
If
doesn't
we
resurface on my
For somebody
priority
who's
list.
so hairy, his arms are less hairy than a Lebanese woman.
if we shave Adam, if we wax his entire body
Yeah.
and shave his entire face, not even eyebrows, and we get the top makeup artist we could find and give him a really expensive wig, Adam would be really hot in drag.
Oh, I don't know if he has
Ooh, you think
feminine
so?
feature.
Yes,
has more,
he does.
Does he?
Adam, yeah. He would be the hottest fucking act on St. Catherine's
on
East.
Dragway.
Yeah.
Turn
Yeah,
your
yeah,
face.
yeah.
Turn your, go like this.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. But that's what we got to do.
You really think so? Poseidon,
yeah.
you're a good judge. What
I
do you
think
think?
we can make him beautiful.
Stand up.
Yeah.
You gotta stand up.
Yeah.
You gotta stand up.
Yeah, like RuPaul.
Yeah,
Work
you
it,
gotta stand
girl.
up.
Come on, girl. Move to the body.
No, stand right there for me. Stand right there for
Supermodel.
me.
Work it, girl.
Turn around.
Move
Put your
your
hip out
hips
like this,
and
like
make
this,
a
like
love
this.
to the
Adam, go closer.
camera.
No, like
Closer.
this.
You
like
gotta
this.
work.
Yeah, there.
Supermodel. Work it, girl.
Yeah, work that arm. Work that arm a
Yeah.
bit.
Go like this.
Why are you holding your arm like you're holding a purse?
Go like
I love
this.
it.
Go like this.
Yeah, we gotta shave Adam down.
The
and
problem is the hands. Everything
They're
else,
manly?
yeah, everything else works, but for some reason, even though he's never worked a day of labor in his life, it looks like he has on his hands. He has very man hands,
Man,
but like giant baby man hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He also has vines growing out of his nose.
Yeah.
That's not gonna help either. Yeah.
He has a vineyard.
Tarzan got lost.
Would you let us take you somewhere to get rid of those nose hairs, or would you freak out when they're pulling them out?
And we'd film it.
I'll think about it.
All right, he thinks about it.
That's something that doesn't require that much thinking, but okay.
It's interesting that you
The
know
stuff that he thinks about.
Adam.
you've never like he fascinates me. You know, some people like they'll see like a style and they'll be like, I want to try that. You know, I want to try that look on me. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't.
Have you? It's never crossed your mind.
Never. It doesn't bother him in the
Rarely,
least.
rarely.
Yeah.
Okay,
Rarely.
what have you seen that you thought like, I could rock this look?
If you give Adam a pair of
I'll tell
shoes
you what,
now,
guys,
he is
I'll
capable
give
of
you-
wearing them for the rest of his life.
I'll give you guys a very clear answer. I guess I consider myself
Into the microphone.
I guess I sort of consider myself to be just a very plain and bland person. That's all.
You don't have to say that twice.
Adam, don't let this guy
Well,
fool
shit,
you.
that was so
I found it a bit.
No,
that was
in
so
style.
boring.
No, in
That was so
in-
bo- that's such a seriously out of all the answers you could have given.
his persona is very entertaining because his personal feeling about himself is bland. That's what I'm trying.
Like, yeah, but you haven't seen like a style, like, you know, there's mobster styles, there's like, you know, soccer player styles. Like, haven't you seen it like someone rock a style and you're like, I want to try that?
Walter White.
Haven't you ever seen, like, I don't know, a fisherman, bro? Like, I don't know,
I'm
like
actually okay. I have a couple of suits,
a couple of suits, huh?
but I'm not,
Really?
I'm not a business executive, so it doesn't happen
Who
often that I
cares?
have to wear them. You know.
You know what? I want you to wear a suit every day from now on.
Yeah, you would look good in a suit. What happened to those bell bottoms he wore all tight fitting in the video?
You haven't seen a lawyer and you're like, that would be cool to dress like that. Like, you've never,
There's
for
one
the
thing I-
president.
Did you
know?
did you hear what you just said? Have I ever seen a lawyer? You know
Adam
the
has
answer to that
never seen a
question?
lawyer.
No, he said, have you ever seen a lawyer and said that would be cool? Or every time you see a lawyer, you're like, I need some help.
You've never seen, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, skater.
Adam usually sees
Let's go
lawyers
with
with
something
the-
out of left, a skater. You've never seen like a skater dress and you're like, that would be cool. Like,
Like
anything.
punky clothes. I know what you
No,
mean.
Adam likes figure skating dresses. Okay, that wasn't bad. Shut up.
I'm not mad at you.
Or a wedding
Okay,
dress.
actually, I was told a long time ago I fit the profile of some guy who golfs. You know, some golfer. Like
You're wearing a golf shirt
There
and
you
golf
go.
pants right
You-
now.
You're wearing that. I don't think you fit the profile of a golfer.
Yeah, but you're definitely wearing a
Did
golf
you just say I don't
outfit.
think you fit the profile of a golfer?
No, you're wearing a golf shirt, but you don't have the profile of a golfer. Number
Oh,
one,
How do you mean?
you don't golf.
No. Well,
helps.
Nobody has to know that though.
Adam is the guy in the cafeteria. He never makes it on the field.
we could tell you don't golf.
Yeah,
You're
you
the
don't
guy
fit
that works
Yeah.
at the pro shop.
You could buy a $5,000 outfit from a golf shop, the most expensive outfit. You could walk around with golf clubs, and we'll know you've never
But you're
golfed a
perfect
single
as the
day.
guy selling
I've
golf
golfed
balls.
twice in my whole life.
What?
I've golfed twice in my whole life.
How
The
do you know?
driving range doesn't count.
Wow.
No. But you look like you work at the.
I want to golf. It looks.
I love
You know
golf.
what? Like I used to.
You never
make fun of-
golfed?
No, I've
It's-
been to the driving range,
It's
but
addictive.
not.
It's
Yeah,
addictive. It's addictive.
Apparently, you're just chilling.
A lot of sober people I know, their new addiction became golf.
Really?
Cigars and golf.
Cigars and golf. I
I
like the
think it
sound
can
of
get
that.
expensive after a while, eh?
Who
Your
cares?
fees-
That's the point.
So can an addiction.
That's the point. Look, from the guy who spent 50 grand
Yeah, exactly.
gambling for a $5 watch.
Ask Rich Voss,
What's the second
big
watch they
golfer.
gave you?
Big golf.
Both the same names.
Same name, but
West.
same watch?
I had never heard of the manufacturer.
Nine West.
So
No,
we're
but is it
about
the same
60
watch? Or you could wear a different watch for different occasions.
Okay, let me put it this way.
The other one's leather straps.
You understand that
Don't they
a
make my
watch
sister's
manufacturer
purse?
has more than one model,
West.
right?
Did
It's a
you
different-
get the same model or two different models?
models, same
okay,
manu-
just answer the
Oh,
question.
my
Yes,
God.
what does
Wear
it look
one on
like?
the right and one on the left.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. Who's that guy there? That he's my spirit animal in golf. What's his name, bro? The guy is like a world champion or whatever. He smokes
Tiger
cigarettes
Woods.
on the field.
Oh, Phil Mickelson.
Yeah. He's my spirit animal. Like I would be like him.
I like Shooter McGavin.
Like I saw that guy and I was like, you know what? Golfing.
I like
pretty
Shooter
cool.
McGavin also.
He's the
Like
best.
golfing's pretty fucking cool.
It's an addiction I hope to achieve.
Cheap, yeah. It's a very expensive addiction.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're gonna choose an expensive addiction,
Golf is pretty good.
it may as well be that one. You know what I mean? Because at least you can meet other people with that expensive addiction that are pretty well off, and you know they're in pretty good positions in life, and you can make connections and. Do,
Is this a
real estate
an
deals?
urban legend or is it real? Golf stands for gentlemen only, ladies forbidden.
It's just an urban. It's just
yeah.
a myth.
That's
yeah,
just-
because
it's a fun
there's
myth.
the LPGA, right?
Yeah, a lady. Yeah, that's what I had to. I go, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lesbians that were upset.
The people that made your shoes.
Exactly.
I got a better one for golf. Good old lazy fucker.
Hey, Adam.
That's not bad actually. I want to get mad, but it's actually not bad.
Adam, you're a golf.
Speaking of Birkenstocks, have you seen Ellen DeGeneres lately?
Why?
What about her?
Because she moved. I don't know. Ever since she got fired, she left Beverly Hills. and
No, she moved to
England.
London.
Yeah, but now she stopped dyeing her hair, and she really looks like a granny with like gray black hair.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Damn.
it. But she seems to be happy. I saw her driving a tractor. as you would expect Ellen to do.
She's never actually done a single day of farming in her life.
But the cameras were there for her tractor driving. But anyway, that's it. I just saw her hair and I'm like, oh yeah, she's not blonde. But that's it.
Didn't her ex die mysteriously?
Yes. No, drunk driving. She fucking drove into a fucking hair salon or something.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
You're just
And-
A car exploded.
and
She was
Hesh,
fed up
yeah.
of her wife's
Yeah,
haircut.
yeah. No, Ellen's wife. Ellen's wife looks like Adriana from Sopranos.
Yeah.
She's a photocopy of her there.
Okay.
She's the girl from that show with Ron Howard, Arrested Development. But she looks exactly like Drea De Matteo. What's her name? Come on. Christopher's wife
Yeah.
looks exactly
Yeah.
like Ellen's wife in real life. That's actress.
Adriana.
What the hell is her name? Hold on.
With the actress?
They look the same.
She
You know
made
when
an
you have
OnlyFans, paid off
Okay,
her debts.
hold on. Do you want to know the name
overnight.
on the show or her real life name?
Her real name.
her real. What's Ellen's wife's name?
Oh.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the Adriana's real name.
I forgot her name. I'm not even going to think about it now. Helen.
No, Helen Slater. Helen Keller.
Helen Degenerate.
Portia de Rossi.
No, that's not her.
What
Yes.
does your bracelet say?
My bracelet
Wait,
says
Portia de Rossi now? You mean not the one that died?
No, that's Anne Heche.
Anne Heche. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Is that an old Porsche model?
Anne Heche died. She drove into a fucking poor girl. Anyway,
She's the one that drove into the salon, no?
yeah.
Wow.
This says whatever, some bullshit. It's Skybird.
What does it say?
All right. Today I choose to soar.
Look at that.
Does it always change?
It changes every day. Unlike my underwear.
Oh.
Is that an AA thing?
No, it's actually.
It sounds like an AA thing.
No, it's not. It's
It's a KK thing. Okay.
if you bring this to my friend's chicken restaurant, if you bring my friend does healthy bowls. You like healthy bowls?
I like healthy balls.
On Jean Talon near Union, near Atlas, before you go to the underpass to go to Park X, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's a place at the corner. It's called Skybird, and my friend Rio is there, and he makes.
Why does Skybird sound like a crazy 80s cocaine bar?
perfect?
Okay, that's
And,
okay. I'm on the nose.
And he makes. He said nose, pun intended. You know those banh mi
The
Chinese
Vietnamese.
the
panini?
Vietnamese breads there, yeah.
Yeah.
The
oh,
sandwiches.
yeah. Those puffy breads and
so-
like a hot dog and they put meat inside it and whatever.
So
A sandwich.
he makes
Yeah.
those. A sandwich, puffy breads, and they
With
put
hot dog,
meat
they
inside.
put meat inside the sandwich.
Puffy bread that they put meat inside.
But I don't know how to describe the texture.
Anyway, he
anyways.
makes those, and he makes those healthy poke bowls there with the rice at the bottom and all that. You should eat there. You guys want to eat healthy? Yeah. Anyway, it's on the corner of Jean Talon and Marconi, and I might be doing business with this boy soon, and so I'm wearing it to make it manifest. You know.
Nice.
Yeah, but
The
you
next,
should go there.
The next wave is health conscious stuff. Like I don't, you know what I don't understand? I don't understand how there's actually good canned sugar free iced coffee. Like the only one that's popular is the Starbucks one. But it's got
I've
like 58 grams of sugar. Which
I didn't
is-
explore that.
which is so insane in like a small glass bottle.
That's 58.
I'm over
teaspoons of
exaggerating,
sugar.
but I like 42 or some shit.
58 is like a Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Pepsi has a 42.
Yeah,
that's
but in
42.
in like a small glass bottle like this is like 42 grams of sugar. Like it's so insane. Like I don't understand how nobody has made like iced coffee.
I'm sure they have.
with no sugar in it.
You know what? They don't exist here, but it exists in the States, even though they're a lot fatter. That kind of stuff. Like if you go to Costco right now and you buy a bunch of drinks, you're going to have Coke, Diet Coke. That's it. If you go to Walmart USA, you're going to find the Starbucks Zero Sugar, the Starbucks Diabetes, the Starbucks Chocolate, the Starbucks Vanilla, the fucking Mountain Dew Diet, Mountain Dew Diet caffeine free, your ass, your balls.
Yeah, but in the
Here it
States,
doesn't exist here.
they'll remove sugar and add 12 different ingredients.
Who cares? When I was skinny, I didn't have cancer, you know, and I got laid. So it's better. I'll eat
you
all
could
the
probably
Splenda.
you could probably counter everything with onions. If you just eat a lot of onions.
I used to have an uncle that ate onions like apples, bro.
One of the healthiest people you've ever met in your life, right?
yeah.
There you go. Yeah, dude, they're so anti. Because some foods are like
Superfoods.
They're not just superfoods, but they're also anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
Anti-inflammatory and anti. What's it called, bro? Because the main source of sickness comes from your body containing too much mucus. Understand?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, holding the mucus that's what it allows.
And this
to
gets
hold.
rid of that, like bile and.
But yeah,
I blow my nose every morning.
Certain foods, like apparently, if you shove garlic cloves up your nose and leave them there for like a few hours and then pull them out, it'll release a lot of the mucus from your nose.
Well, what happens when you put them up your ass? Sorry.
You get
No, I bet you it works.
you get a baseball.
My brother should put them up. No, but you're right.
So there's certain foods like that. Like, dude, I found out
Sometimes grandma remedy is better than everything.
if you're having problems with your
I'm with
body
you.
retaining too much water because of you ate too much sodium, you just eat sweet potatoes for a week. Negates the effect.
Negates.
But you bake the sweet potato. You don't fry it in oil. You bake the sweet potatoes.
You haven't messed with an air fryer yet, huh?
Huh?
They're the best.
Oh, I
I
love
have
air
one.
fryers.
Buy
I
it.
love air fryers.
Did you do a steak in an air fryer yet?
Of course,
I don't
have.
like. I almost puked. It's not for steaks.
What are you talking about?
What?
It's not for steaks.
I'll
bro.
give you the recipe. What are you talking
No,
about?
no, no.
It's
It's
better than
good
my
for
barbecue.
chicken, for
But I told you
fish.
you have to put
But wait,
coffee.
did you
coffee.
You have to put coffee on the steak.
Did you add olive oil?
Of course.
Type in.
Maybe that's why.
When you go home,
Because
go do
I
it
added
now.
olive oil. Because what happens, olive oil is you're not supposed to cook at those temperatures with olive oil. It burns the olive oil and it tastes this weird.
No, I don't put olive oil.
No, it
No.
becomes carcinogenic. What you should use is avocado oil.
No,
No, for real. You buy avocado oil, you spray it in the pan.
I'll tell you again,
And you put your spices, and then what you do is you put it in, and then you put it at 8 minutes if you want to do it medium. 8 minutes. At 4 minutes, you pause, pull it out, flip over the steak, put it back in, press play. Once it's done, pull that
Press
shit.
play. It's a DVD player.
No, but you know what I mean. You pull that bad boy out, bro.
What about rewind? Can I just forward it?
No, I'm telling you, bro. I'm a kitchen guy. That Gretzky, Ramsey, same thing. Gordon Ramsay,
Chris
air
Ramsay.
fryer steak. Chris Ramsay, he's gonna make it disappear. After I eat it, I'm Chris Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay, air fryer steak. He puts coffee on it and chili,
Coffee.
and that coffee in the air fryer makes the charbon taste.
Oh.
Bro, at the keg, I wouldn't eat a steak like that. Trust me.
You know...
I do it all the time. It's
rec-
my favorite non-barbecue recipe. And if I do, you know what I did with my parents' barbecue? I put a big. My parents have the gas barbecue like we all have. I put a big. I didn't turn on the gas. I
Another
put a
nice
big-
German invention.
Big fucking. That's
That was a good one. I'll allow it.
big box of coal, and it's carcinogen, but nothing tastes like
They're
coal.
all killing us.
Coal,
Oh,
charcoal
dude.
is the best.
At this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if water is killing us, bro.
It's crazy how they're just murdering
the-
us.
It's
Dude,
from
honestly-
the plastic bottles.
Nah, but for real, bro, just look. Try to enjoy your life. Try to be. The whole point is you have to cleanse your body because it ends up retaining shit. You know what I mean? You gotta expel the mucus or exercise the mucus, as some people like to say.
Tell that joke again.
Nah, I didn't.
No?
do it well.
Say it. Say it. I dare you.
Okay. It's not a big deal if you don't get any exercise because you can always go to an exorcist and get exercise with an O. Okay, I'll change it around. I haven't been doing much exercising lately, but that's okay. I could go to an exorcist and get exercising with an O.
I can't believe he said it again.
Said a lot.
I can't
Said it
believe
You
quite a
guys
few
coerced me into
He said it.
doing
He said it.
Do you remember my funeral parlor joke?
Yeah.
Try to
I'd
tell
say
that
it.
one.
I can't remember how it goes. Something about there's a crematorium and it tastes good.
What?
That was
Oh,
his joke.
Korea. Wow. Wow.
Sounded creepy.
Wow.
Sounded
My
creepy.
dick's a crematorium. Oh.
My God.
It is. He's a wild character that exists.
Him, it's almost surreal. It's like you know the Matrix movies.
There was one I saw was watching it recently. Yeah.
It feels like he's like some kind of weird glitch or something. Like it doesn't make sense.
Alternate universe, Adam. Yeah, you remember how many Matrix movies you watched during your...
There's 3 versions, I think. No?
Do you think like you know how in the Marvel comic books there's like alternate
Universes,
Earths.
yeah.
There's other Earths. There's like Earth 1 to 500 or whatever. The fuck.
Adam is the purple Hulk.
No. But there's all these other Adams and all these other Earths that are normal people,
And he's
and somehow they've seen, like if they were to meet you, they'd be like, what the fuck happened?
I don't understand. We're supposed to be like cousins. I don't
all
understand.
the other altered atoms are like,
I
we're
don't
all
understand
successes.
what's the relationship between me and another Adam.
Wait,
on
what did
another-
you say? I didn't hear
We're
you.
all successes. How is this possible? He's gonna break the space-time continuum.
I know you're being serious. I'm trying to understand what's the relationship between an atom on this planet and an atom on the other.
Adam, you
I
are.
can't
That's what
believe
they're trying to figure out too.
But Adam,
I can't. The fact that you took that as reality is
you are perfectly cast as the victim in a Hannibal Lecter movie where he's making dinner for you and then he eats your face.
Okay.
All right, sorry. He's
Too bad
or
I don't know who that
BTK.
person is.
No, you don't know who Hannibal Lecter is.
No, I don't.
All right.
I do know who
I mean, I met him. He
BTK is.
sounds like he's a pretty cool guy.
You're,
I heard he likes to silence lambs or something.
Yeah, Adam, you're like a Metamucil commercial.
I don't know what Metamucil is, but it just I
I'm
don't know. It
trying to
makes,
I don't know what
I'm
Metamucil.
it
trying-
makes sense to me.
I'm trying to make
Like
a
it
joke,
just-
but it's kind of hard. I didn't know the lambs could start squealing on people, getting them in trouble. But
The lamb stop shouting, Clarice. You remember
Oh, it's
Clarice?
vitamin. It's vitamins.
Yeah, it makes you shit.
It makes you shit, man.
Oh,
It's,
it makes
it's
you
fiber.
shit.
It's for people who can't poop, I think.
It makes you shit, bro. It's what my
For
father
some
takes
reason,
in the
it's
morning.
really fitting.
You know those medicine
cute
commercials
sound.
where the
Oh.
old people are doing yoga?
Yeah.
Be happy with this pill.
Oh, guys,
Celebrex.
I have a neighbor who suggested that I throw something out to you guys, and I'm about to do that. Do you guys know that there is now a commercialized version of nude yoga? Now, from the people interviewed, some people said it's okay, and some people said it's not okay.
Yeah, it's on
because
YouTube.
You're not supposed to
Nude
mix yoga
yoga?
with,
Yeah.
with sexuality.
Fantastic.
Oh, you know what they do? You know what these women do? I went down this crazy rabbit
Bro,
hole.
I was in yoga classes with Lululemon pants for 2 years. They were wonderful.
You wore Lululemon pants?
No, I was staring at them.
Oh, that's what I'm
about 2 years ago, I went down this rabbit hole of nude yoga on YouTube, and it was so new and fresh. It was so entertaining
yeah.
that it was better than porn at some point.
But you
Like-
don't want to be behind like a ball bag, though. That's the problem.
No. You're watching on YouTube.
No, I'm saying being in the class. Why, you don't do yoga?
What, you would masturbate in the class?
No, I would do yoga with them. Why
Do
wouldn't you?
yoga.
Yeah.
No, but like 2 years ago, I went down this rabbit hole where like I would watch all their videos, all these YouTube yoga sluts.
Fantastic, Adam. You
It
should
was
do
crazy.
nude yoga.
Yeah, what they would do is they would just like they would do stretches and like they had like these see-through white pants.
Well, then it's not nude yoga.
No, but like you could literally see.
Have you ever been
their
to
vagina.
a nude beach, like a legit nude
No,
beach?
never.
It's like the YMCA old man locker room. Because the only
of
people
schlong.
on a fucking nude beach are old men with hanging balls.
I believe it.
You're very rare. You're going to find a beautiful woman on a nude beach. In Europe, you go to Greece, some girls take off their top, that's it. But if you go to a nude beach, it's always old men with hanging balls.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you think they were like fuck it?
Yeah. I think they're old men that say, fuck it.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Very funny.
Yeah, old men don't like. You get to an age where you're like, everyone's got to see my balls now.
Yeah, but why is it that when they're telling you something important in the YMCA locker room about stocks or whatever in the papers, they always have to put their leg up and their balls are hanging
Yeah.
while they're talking?
It
to
just
you.
sucks that
they never
that's-
like put on your pants, then tell me about the stock market crash.
It's like that. You know. In the stockbroker's office where he has the ball that you swing like this and it hits and then it lifts the other one and then it goes. Yeah.
What the
But
fuck are those
it's
called?
his testicles.
His balls are doing.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but it's like,
it's
dude,
like,
they call
it's in the locker room. It's
went-
like, yeah, bro, I invested in Shiba Inu, bro. And it's one testicle hitting the other one, bro.
it's like, dude, you're telling me there's no better venue for you to tell me about important stuff?
Yeah.
But
After
then you take
70
stock
years old,
advice and it works. And you're
yeah,
like, you know what?
But
bro, maybe the
70-year-old
guy's onto
man,
something.
yeah, their fucking dick looks like Willie Nelson.
Who's Willie Nelson?
Yeah, Google it, you'll laugh.
Wasn't that a singer from the 60s?
Willie Nelson. Oh fuck, that's funny. Oh fuck, that's funny. It's so true. It's so true. Willie Nelson, the only guy that looks exactly like his dick. That's so funny.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Starving. I ate a hot dog today
From Costco.
from Jack Depaneur.
I have to say, I've come up. Sometimes I like to come up with strategies.
I'm on the come up.
That if stuff were to happen to me, like if the apocalypse happened, you know what I mean? And one of my scenarios that I like to, I wouldn't say fantasize about, I would say strategize.
I would say fantasize.
if it ever happened to me, is what if I became homeless?
Oh, why would you fantasize about that? That's
I don't fantasize, I strategize. You know how you strategize about if a nuclear bomb dropped right now?
That's strategizing.
You know what I mean? You strategize and you
That's
come
not
up,
necessarily homeless. That's apocalypse. That's
no,
different.
but yeah, there's apocalypses. You have your strategies for the zombie apocalypse.
I mean, a nuclear bomb would fuck us.
You have a strategy, like man. We have we come up with these we strategize about things that are most likely to never happen. Like if I accidentally ran into a grizzly bear in the middle of the city,
okay,
you know what I mean?
It's survival instinct.
Yeah, like shit like this. You know what I
Would
mean?
you try to negotiate like by sucking it off? Let's be distracted.
I would probably lead
I guess
it.
the question here is, would you suck off a grizzly bear
I mean, I think
for survival,
it
not for
would.
fun?
I think it wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
I think it wouldn't let me. But one of the scenarios I like to strategize for is homelessness. What would happen if I ever became homeless?
I don't think you would.
And you gotta right away. P.O. box. That's the first thing.
Okay, but you wouldn't be homeless. You mean without, not homeless.
No, look,
'cause see, when you say homeless,
if
I'm thinking
you're-
homeless guy
no,
on the
what
street.
I'm
You're not a
trying
crackhead.
Yeah, no, not a crackhead.
Without a home,
What I'm trying
without
to say,
a dwelling.
Yeah, what I'm trying to
Okay.
say is you've been out on the street. You
Yeah.
have no other hope. Instead of-
COVID,
and you
people
don't-
fighting
yeah,
for toilet paper.
Yeah, and you don't want to beg
right.
for money. It's beneath
Right.
you, right? You haven't reached that level of homelessness
Have you
yet.
stopped working? I don't get it.
Well, there's an apocalypse. He got eaten by a grizzly bear. He lost his leg. Now he's got to feed his family.
They somehow
He's on
managed. They
disability.
somehow managed to have a lower IQ than you. So it's down. I have the playbook of how to be homeless and be on your way back up. Okay, they've had billionaires try to do shows of how to make like $1 million and shit and how to get back on your feet in like some random town starting from zero. They failed, but this is how you do it. They try to buy cars, sell. False. If you're in Montreal, first thing you do is P.O. box. I think a P.O. box is what, $20-$30, right?
Already we're
I'm
broke.
listening.
Per month, per year?
Per month. It's like $20-$30. You go to Canada Post, P.O. box.
And you could order your sex toys there and your mother doesn't check.
There you go. You ship.
That's what people used to do PO boxes for, right?
Yeah.
For porn.
Yeah, all your letters go there. P.O. box. Bam. $20-$30 a month or whatever. I don't know. How much does a P.O. box cost a month?
Well, yeah, send me, I don't know.
$30.
Well,
Are you sure?
30
Sounds reasonable,
It's
yeah.
about $1 a day.
They're not going to overdo it, then you won't get it.
Yeah, P.O. box monthly cost. 38 per month. Okay, I wasn't far. Bro, why is it asking me for my fucking location, you piece of garbage? All right. P.O. box, $40 a month, right? Your government checks, they go there. What is it at? $8 a month now? $8 a month. Go there. Right now, from $8 a month, he's taking notes. you had $760. Bam, right off the bat. Next thing you do, at $760, you go finance a little reliable car, $100 a month. Bam, you're down to $660.
But you don't have credit.
Huh?
You have credit?
You don't have to. For a little Honda Civic or Toyota Corolla, you
get
go.
second or third
You go
I
one of these.
could get a car. I got $800 in my pocket right now. I could be driving a car tomorrow.
You could go get a private
You never
private
heard about
loan.
second
You
Bring
could
me.
go.
chance
Bring
financing?
me.
You go get a private loan. The thing is, you're gonna get screwed over though. Like
It's a month I'm looking
charge
for.
a lot
Like
of
for a
interest.
$3,000 car, you're gonna end up paying like $8,000.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
But on like 5-6 years. You
but
know what
I
I
need
mean?
a car like ASAP. So
Yeah. So
I can walk into where I go to a dealer.
But you're not one of those shantytown dealers.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about? It's the dealer that you see and you're like, who the fuck buys a car there?
Shantytown.
Right? You know what I mean? If you see a dealer that who would ever buy a car there, you walk in
that's
there.
where you go.
That's where you go. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, bro, everyone gets accepted, bro.
Okay.
You know, like those guys.
got
Can
it.
we agree that shantytown is a great word?
It is
Yeah,
a great. I
isn't
love
that
it.
in,
It's one of my favorite words of
yeah.
all time. That peasant and a few other words that we're not gonna mention.
I want to buy in a dealership like that. I would have to buy a Pontiac Fiero.
No, you go for something reliable,
A
right?
Dodge Caravan, where the rust has rust.
No, you go for the Toyota Corolla.
Okay. That's the number one Latino father car.
They know what they're doing.
Correct.
Or a Hyundai Accent,
So
whatever.
the next thing, $100 a month car payment. Now you have somewhere to sleep, somewhere safe. You know, you lock your doors, you crack down your window a bit, so you know you don't asphyxiate or whatever the fuck. So you don't die of asphyxiation. Now you have some place to sleep and be safe from the element. Look how he's looking at me, bro. He's taking note, bro. Everything
You
is
know what?
noted.
You know what you totally forgot? In the middle of the winter, where you're gonna sleep, you're gonna die in your. You know, you're gonna open your windows and you're gonna die of cold.
Tell him, Adam, this guy's gonna die in the cold.
Imagine Adam
No, you
being
turn on
beat
your
up
engine,
by.
bro. You turn on the heating.
Imagine Adam getting beat up by the Hell's Angels with bicycle
Anyways,
chains.
to solve your winter problem, storage.
Okay. So
Storage?
you live in a U-Haul
Good living
Storage is
locker.
about $50 a month
storage locker.
for the car. You know, you have
See,
a
that's
sleeping
not
bag,
bad.
whatever, $50 a month.
But you have to be at cachette.
Now from
'cause
$660, you're down to $610. Next thing,
you
gym
sleep in a
membership,
sleeping bag. in there.
$30 a
Okay,
month.
you're right.
$580. We down to $580. The gym membership allows you to shower, freshen up, everything.
Resilient. Like when I was living in a boat, I
Yeah.
showered at the YMCA.
Yeah, $580 a month. Bam. We still, bro. You got most bases covered, and you're good. Next membership, Costco, $50 a year.
How much
Peanuts.
money you have left now? You have like $200 left.
No,
About in that
you had
month.
$580.
But,
Did you
but
say you need
you're all
$1,000
acting on the
to
same
finance
day. What
everything?
about eating the rest of the month?
No, but that's the thing. 2 hot dogs a day. That's $2. That's
Okay.
$4 a day.
Anyway, it's possible. You could live on $800.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
All right.
800. Wow.
Well, that's welfare, right?
I'm saying if you're down and out in life,
Yeah.
and you,
It's still possible.
you know, you could still do it. You could still do it. What I'm trying to say is, you know, going to the gay village is not a solution.
If anything, it's causing more problems.
Exactly. Then you feel bad about yourself. Then you fall into the heroin.
Hold
It's
on, I'm a
different
little
story.
confused here. This is just a temporary state, and then things will get better.
Well, I like how you asked that as a question.
Yeah,
Well,
he's wondering about himself. Is he going to get
well,
better
you
now?
have to make
Fuck me,
some
bro.
efforts.
Fuck me, bro. I can't believe he asked that question.
No,
He wants to know
shows
if
the state
everything's
of
going to
mind,
be
bro.
okay.
Let me tell you where I'm going with this. If you're giving me a formula that $1,000 a month is one day going to turn into $10,000 a month.
It could
but-
if you use it properly.
What the fuck are you talking? Are you fuck? What the fuck?
Okay,
did you
okay,
just-
okay, okay, okay.
I
Let
can't
me
believe he just.
explain myself.
Hold on. What are you talking? What do you explain? There's nothing
Okay.
to. How do you what for me? What
So
are you
hold on,
talking
hold on,
about?
hold on. There's a word called context. You're explaining to me what you do when you're in the worst situation
Yeah.
you can bear. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I thought you said Kotex. That's
Okay, what's your question, Adam? Sorry, I'm gonna try
Okay,
and
I
be.
think I can answer myself. Is this a rundown of how you ought to live your life if you're in the shittiest situation and your ass is in the corner? Is that what that's what
Yeah,
you're describing?
yeah,
Oh,
without falling into drugs and addiction
Oh, okay.
and sucking off other homeless
You
dudes.
see, Poseidon couldn't handle your life and my life for a day. You and I, we happen to just keep this shit. Like we're resilient. He already finds solutions. You and I are just talking about.
Okay.
to get out of it, yeah,
wanna be
I
rude-
wouldn't be able to last. Yeah,
I don't want to be rude to anybody, but can
You
pretty
will
much
be. You
anybody
are.
that has rational thought would know that you're going to do everything you can to make sure you spend the smallest amount. So it's kind of obvious, right?
yeah, a rational person would, but someone like you wouldn't.
Spaghetti and mayonnaise.
I
Tortellini and
clearly
mayonnaise.
remember France said spaghetti and mayonnaise. That's disgusting. Tortellini and mayonnaise can be tolerated,
That's what they said.
and I don't do spaghetti and mayonnaise, so I'm off the hook.
You know, I saw a picture, and somebody had posted, "Yo, this is actually fucking amazing." They had posted the watermelon and pickles, and somebody commented, "How many months along are you?"
It's a pregnant food.
And it made me think of him with spaghetti and mayonnaise.
You know what I've actually had? Probably in Greece or Italy. I don't remember. Watermelon with sweet balsamic on it. It's actually
Dude,
pretty
I
good.
will say,
It's
there
actually
are some
pretty good.
salads. There are some salads,
Yeah.
with either mandarins or
Yeah,
oranges
that are good.
and
so
it's good.
Imagine
Yeah.
expensive balsamic on
Yeah,
watermelon
yeah.
in sun.
There are
It's
some stuff
delicious.
where
Yeah.
I used to get angry at
Yeah,
it.
no.
But now I'm like, I tried it. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It actually makes the salad more bearable.
Yeah, it gives
You
you
know
a,
what I
a
mean?
punch. Yeah.
It makes it more like you can't wait to get to the piece of mandarin.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, I'm putting up with this fucking lettuce
Mandarin is
just
also
for that
a
piece
language.
of mandarin, bro.
That's
Or
right.
clementine.
In China.
Clementine.
Mandarin.
Never heard of her.
Never heard
Oh,
of
my
her.
darling. Oh, my darling. Oh,
I
my
never heard of her.
darling Clementine. You've been lost and gone forever.
Have you
Oh, my
ever?
darling
Have any of you ever
Clementine.
had any injuries that not necessarily injuries, but like body aches that last for a while, and you're like, "What is this? Where's this coming from?"
Neurological.
It's neurological.
No,
shit,
it's
eh?
not.
No, sometimes it could be
No,
neurological.
my
What?
age, bro. We're 50 years old.
No, but
bro.
for
Are
real,
you
for real.
kidding?
Do you have like
My
a,
knees are fucked.
Your
My
knees?
lower back finished.
Really?
If I drop a quarter right now, I'm gonna make sure I drop
You're
a
gonna
pen
shit
and
yourself.
another quarter because I'm not gonna go down there twice. I just gotta make sure I pick everything up once.
What's
Just
the reason?
I go down. Yeah. Are you
That
kidding
bad,
me?
huh?
Oh yeah.
What's the
Wait
reason?
till you get to 50.
dude?
Yeah.
I don't understand. I have in my right elbow. I don't understand. I
It's
know
gonna get worse.
dude. I know it's tennis elbow, bro. But the
You
pain.
never played tennis in your goddamn life.
That's what they call it.
They call it tennis.
It has nothing to do with the game.
Well, it's mostly tennis players I get it, but you could get it from weightlifting or boxing but mainly from tennis because of the motion. Anyways,
In the ocean.
hey, bro, I have this sharp, jagged pain right here, and today I massage it a bit so it doesn't hurt as much, but it won't fucking go away.
When
won't go
bro,
away.
in 20 years or 15 years, it's gonna be worse.
I'd like to volunteer an answer, but I'm
That's
not, I'm
welcome.
actually-
And there's another. And there's
It's called
another,
aging. It's
There's
just
another.
aging.
There's another pain in my forearm.
Yeah. Well, stop heroin.
Today, today it got better. I have a massage gun.
all
It goes, you know.
But why? Why do you have a pain there? Muscular?
I don't know. I guess, and I go to lift some stuff sometimes, and it's like, oh, I don't understand. This apparently, I searched this up, and apparently this pain is because of a pinched nerve in my upper right back.
It's a massage, bro. Massage. Go see a
Anyways,
Chinese
that's what I'm
lady.
doing. I'm gonna go see a Chinese chiropractor. I found
Bro,
one in
they're
my
the
area.
best. The best.
I had
The best. Make her crack your whole fucking body. She gives you the camel clutch, bro. It's the
Yeah,
best.
yeah,
Yeah. Crack everything.
But what's nice about these people, once you go, is what you got to do is you got to let go, submit to them, let them take control of your body. A to Z.
Try not to laugh because this 5-foot woman is beating the shit out of you.
I don't care, bro. That's what I need.
I wanted
know.
to tell you
Bro,
my
they walk
story
on your
if you guys
back.
want to hear
It's
it.
Go
amazing.
ahead. I want to hear Adam's ridiculous
When you
story.
stretch the way I'm stretching, there's a kind of a pain here. What do you call that machine? Like you guys know what I'm talking
That's
about?
what happens when you jerk two dudes off.
No, what machine are you talking
I
about?
have arthritis here, and they put some.
Arthritis. You're like a pirate.
Arthritis is the least of your worries, bro.
I'm serious. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I think it's a syphilis.
What
So
machine?
what do you do when you do this? It hurts.
I'm serious. So
Okay.
this part, some kind of a machine that does a massage on it.
slot machine.
Oh, that's because you're used to sitting in the passenger seat and pretending to not jerk off the dude. You're always
No,
like this.
it's because it's the butt. It's the arm that pushes the button.
That's a really awkward laugh.
It's the arm that pushes the spin.
How did you guess that?
It's the arm that pushes spin. That's why it hurts. It pushes always spin.
The only other thing I remember is getting an injection of some kind of solution. Anyways, if you know what I'm talking about, great.
Saline
If you-
solution.
No, he got cortisone.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
He got cortisone.
I never had that problem before, but that's a minor.
Do you want to
Physical
tell? Do you want to tell the
disability.
guys about Dexter, Adam? Go ahead.
Do you want us to tell them together?
Please go ahead.
I just realized what's creepy about your face.
Oh, you just realized.
Yeah, your upper lip is almost non-existent.
Right. He only has teeth.
Yeah, that's very.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah.
I just realized that's what
He's
it
always-
is.
Yeah, he's like.
Yeah.
Always,
That's
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll make the introduction.
All right, talk about Dexter
The two of
now.
us both, as it turns out, I didn't know this until recently. Guido and I both have a former high school classmate named Dexter, and he
Whoa.
runs a wrestling show. And from what I'm hearing from Guido, he's like he even outdoes me in the amazingness department. Or like,
Bro,
What did he just say?
Listen.
What just happened?
He's amazing,
Did
but
you have
I
an
can't
aneurysm?
explain how.
What I'm trying
Guido
to
will
tell you
explain
is,
it.
Bro, what the fuck did he just say?
it's amazing how manifestation works. If I explain to you guys, the secondary one retard guy left, and Adam is the secondary 2 retard guy.
Oh, like when one guy left, you guys thought you had no more school
replaced-
retard,
okay.
and then Adam.
Now
Really?
these guys, what are the chances that 25 years later they meet and they come to me?
I get it. He's like a replica.
Oh, they both came.
Adam met Dexter.
I didn't know the guy from a hole in the wall.
What
He
are the
was introduced
chances,
to me
bro?
by my
If
neighbor.
there's one guy who could put this guy out of commission, It's that guy.
Are you serious?
That
He's more
bad?
than just a replica. He's
No
more
way.
advanced than I am.
Bro, it's like when Hasbullah the midget fights the other midget.
Should we have him on?
I'm telling you, bro.
Wait, how
Why
bad
would
are
I
we
lie
talking about?
this?
How bad are we talking about?
Bro, it's gold. It's gold.
And he runs a wrestling
He
show.
has Dennis Rodman hair.
Like different color?
Yeah.
Stop.
How
he's
old is
great.
he?
Yeah.
Dexter's my
Our
age.
age.
He's
How
my
old
age.
is he?
I love
He's
it.
47.
No way.
He's a good guy. He's got kids and everything. But trust me, eccentric is an understatement. Bring Dexter here. It's going to be a laugh.
It's like Bizarro Adam.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
The moment I met him, he gave me a big hug. Adam, and I didn't know him from a hole in the wall. He knew me from the show.
Bro, trust me.
Well, he did know you from a hole in the wall.
Hey, glory hole. Oh, whoa,
He did,
wait,
he met you through a hole in the wall. Wouldn't that be funny? It's like, how'd you guys meet? Hole in the wall.
Which
No,
one?
anyway,
That's not
so
important.
Dexter has a wrestling promotion, and maybe one day, I don't know, we'll make one of those video things, and yeah, he's a good guy. Hi, Dexter. Hope to see you again. That's it. Imagine.
He's a wrestling champion, by the way, on top
Just
of that.
like
I
you.
think Greco wrestling. No, I'm good. What's the expression?
You're
I'm not going to
Greco.
misrepresent myself.
Adam is the best manager. Imagine Adam getting power bombed by.
Everyone's pissed off at Triple H because he fired R-Truth.
Yeah, I loved R-Truth and
Everyone
Carlito.
did.
Carlito too got
They both
fired.
got fired. Do we know why?
No, they just got released. And R-Truth just lost to John Cena on Saturday Night's Main Event in a non-title match, and he was great. Everyone always loved R-Truth. Well, he's up there in age, so I don't know. They want to go in a different direction, but he's going to be fine. He's going to do his R-Truth podcast, or he's going to go to AEW. He's okay.
I feel
You
bad
know what
for him.
Adam should
I like
wear?
R-Truth. I like him more than Carlito, but you know.
You know what Adam should wear? Shorts. Like really short shorts. Like what I'm wearing now.
Like NBA,
like Daisy Dukes.
like NBA,
Almost like Daisy Dukes.
like NBA
These
in
are
the-
more like beach shorts.
NBA in the 80s.
Yeah.
Now you're
Really-
wearing bathing suit as Bermudas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you
they're
sure?
actual shorts. They're not a bathing suit.
Okay,
You want him to rock the Daisy Dicks.
They're Japanese style shorts.
Because every time I look at you, first thing I think about is Japanese people.
No, it's from Uniqlo. You know Uniqlo?
yeah, skinny people store. I used to shop there before I was fat.
But I love it. Bro. For some reason, there's something liberating about my legs like this.
it's because
Yeah,
your
it's 'cause
balls
they're
are liberated.
Because they're being liberated. They're completely liberated. They're out
Like for
there.
real, I'm sitting and it's very comfortable.
Yeah, because your balls can go everywhere they want.
Yeah.
There's no internet in them.
Hey,
true.
Adam, what do you think about my legs? You like my legs?
I can see you work out.
Yeah. You call this working out?
The netting
you
that
like
holds
them?
your
Do you
balls
like
in a
how-
bathing suit is called the
Let me
There's
internet.
no
put it
netting
this
in
way.
this.
I'm not
Okay,
going to
but
comment because I'm not a woman. So
The
I can't,
bathing suit has the internet. It's the internet.
Oh.
That's an old Simpsons joke.
And
Yeah, Adam. Are you excited for the Stanley Cup?
somewhat. We have a
By the
Canadian
time this
team.
show airs, we're gonna find out
Yes, we do.
what the score is.
is it the finals?
Yeah. Are you excited, Adam?
Same as last year.
Did you put any money?
Who versus who?
I did.
Edmonton,
against
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Florida has
No.
Marchand.
You can't ask him. Did you put any money? You have to ask
much?
him.
How
On
much
the
do you owe?
game. Oh, it's
No.
understood.
Whose money did you put, and how much did you put on the game?
Oh, that's a
Well,
great
if I didn't
question.
put any money, then I can't tell you whose money, right? Because there wasn't any.
Yeah.
I can't believe that, Adam.
yeah, that's
It just doesn't seem like you.
That watch says otherwise.
Yeah, that watch says it's
Did you
gambling
guys
time.
at least get the gist of what I'm saying? It doesn't make any difference that I already spent tens of thousands of dollars at Playground. They gave me the gift. It's too late, right?
Why you?
A logical person, if you hadn't have, it would have been better not to have gambled and not had a watch than be down thousands of dollars
We
and,
never said
and have
that.
a watch. I'm saying that I get the logic behind, oh, wow, you got a gift. It's just-
I'm sorry. What did you say? You said it doesn't make a what?
I'll say it slowly.
Say it again.
I agree with some. If someone were to criticize me and say, "Oh wow, you just blew thousands of dollars at Playground and you got a watch from
Tens
it,"
of
But that's
thousands.
not what you
Not
said.
to
You said
play-
it doesn't what?
It doesn't make sense for me to
No,
say, "Oh
you said it
wow,
doesn't
I
make
played
a what?
I played at Playground and I have a watch as a result." It doesn't make sense for me to say, "Oh wow, so I made $60 and lost thousands."
But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Probably the manager at the casino felt bad for you, and he walked through the Canadian Tire aisle, and he's like, "Let me get him a watch or two."
Maybe he'll realize it's time for him to go home.
You know those $5 watches in the Canadian Tire.
Bro, that's the watch.
I
Not
don't-
even. You're up. That's the watch when you have the claw. You know when you put a dollar in the machine and you have the claw.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's you win the claw. But it's 9 West. Kanye West's sister. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not.
9 West
We
is the
got
time.
each other.
No, 9 West is the time it's stuck on.
We'll give it a shot.
Oh,
You know-
you
You know, guys, this is. I'll leave it up to you. 'cause I'll leave it up to you if you guys think this is a feeble joke. This watch, the brand name won't sell all that well because we might not necessarily be in the West. It'll sell in the West, but what about all the other regions, right?
Only you can make me. Only you can make me feel bad about making fun of you.
We had a chance to be silent for an hour right there.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for making fun of him.
It makes me feel like I'm the problem in life in general.
I'm the only one who does not make you feel bad. Is that what you said? You don't feel
You know
bad.
what? I take it back. I
You
take it
do
back.
feel bad. That's wrong not
No.
to feel bad.
Again, how are your arms so not hairy?
But he has the neck beard of an owl.
Ask
Yeah.
that to a geneticist. I don't know.
Your physiology is bizarre.
Microwavable foods for 25 years.
Guido, since you brought up on the air that you have some problems with your
On the air.
physiological problems.
Yeah.
Physiological
We're an AM radio
How did
here.
you? It's still there, right?
Yeah, we're on the air.
How did you get these injuries? What happened?
Which injuries?
Any of them? You were talking about if something falls out of your pocket, you can't.
It's called age, bro.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, you try working in front of a pizza oven for 10 years and moving shit around and picking stuff up and going, and it's just age. But a lot of it is emotional strain.
You know, you'd be surprised how your body carries emotional.
Yes. Come on. Who we
Yeah,
talking
dude,
to?
it carries that shit.
Who you talking
you know,
That's my biggest problem. Me, it carries so
Yeah,
much emotional weight.
It actually, your body actually, emotional pain,
Turns into cancer.
it'll actually store it in your body, either through cancer or like, you know, those people who you hear didn't smoke a day in their life, they get lung cancer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Or like
It's
you develop certain pains.
In the 80s, there was a technique called a therapy called rolfing. ROLFING, rolfing, where this Dr. Rolf, whatever, from Sweden, would pinch, the tension would literally pinch your back. And because emotions get stuck in tension and knots. So her whole technique was to pinch out. It's called rolfing.
Did it work?
Yeah, I mean,
This is
some
why-
people
this is
still
why I
do.
believe,
they
like,
pinch out the pain
Yeah.
because these pain moments they get stuck in your back, according
Yeah.
to this rolfing expert.
This is why I believe in like you know those suction cups. They
Yeah,
put
yeah,
and,
that
and
too.
the
That
cracking
work.
and,
Or
and the
EMDR.
needles. You know the
The
needles.
acupuncture.
Acupuncture.
Apparently
I
that
believe in that
works.
shit. Yeah.
I believe in all that shit, bro.
EMDR.
The body is
EMDR, eye movement desensitization reprogramming. That's what we
What?
did
Eye
in
movement?
Vancouver with the war veterans.
It's called eye movement.
EMDR. EMDR.
What is it?
Sounds like a drug.
Eye movement. What's the DMR?
You follow the pen with your eyes, and you keep talking. And
pen is-
it
course you
recreates when you're sleeping and you have rapid eye movement. You're in you're doing a backup on your hard drive, right? So it replicates that, but that's really what you're doing, and so that's the EMDR helps with that.
You said doing a backup on your hard drive, and I just thought of this goon.
Because hard, yeah.
Oh, he's going back right up into that hard drive.
In case nobody caught that, Poseidon said something actually pretty funny.
Oh,
Moving
actually,
your pen,
no,
and then he
That's-
turned
that's
that
how-
term into penis. Well,
That's how I know it wasn't funny.
invent a therapy which entails moving your penis.
what makes your penis move?
That's a private matter. I can't talk about that here.
Well, you did already.
Because it's not legal, or
we have an idea. We have an idea.
Is it because it's not always legal?
We
Maybe
gotta
that too.
we gotta feminize Adam. I want Adam in drag as soon as possible. He's gonna be very sexy. He's gonna get.
You keep
laid.
saying that. I don't see it, dude.
I see it.
I think you just want to have sex with him.
I just want
And
the
you're,
gag.
and you're just looking for an excuse.
I want an excuse to dress him up like. a
You're
woman.
looking for an
you
excuse
say
to
it was-
fuck him. You're like,
No.
the moment we'll put him in drag, you'll be like, oh, fine, Adam, I'll fuck you.
According to Cat Williams, if you dress up like a woman, you become rich.
Yeah, but they need to offer it to you. Right now, no one's offering that to them.
If you do it just for fun.
Oh, speaking of which, poor Mark Maron, huh?
What happened?
Mark Maron, Godspeed, God bless.
He died?
He's doing his last What the Fuck podcast.
Oh, okay. Why?
He officially announced it. He said it's come to an
tired.
end and he's going to do more in one day. But 16-year run, legend of the sport. My best to Mark
What sport?
Maron. The sport of what we're doing right now, of podcasting. Mark Maron is one of the giants.
Where's he
So,
from?
He's from New York City.
He's from New York.
On that note, I think we're gonna tune out because
Adam, do the honors.
Intellectuals out in 3, 2, 1.